Going to school in Cambridge would be a dream. Cambridge University is amazing. It feels like it's straight out of a movie set. You've got these beautiful old buildings next to cathedrals with stained glass, and everything is very proper and idealized. And there's a river, and they all ride bikes everywhere. It's just perfection. The student life is full, it is vibrant, and I'm not just talking about the pub life. I'm talking about students on bikes, walking around town with backpacks, sitting on benches, conversing. When I was having lunch, I overheard one of the most intelligent conversations I've ever heard. At least it sounded intelligent. They were using really big words and they had British accents, so that always makes a difference. My favorite thing that I did in Cambridge was going punting on the river. I went on a student-led tour. I think all of the tours are led by students. And as they row us along, they give us this very colorful history, their version of Cambridge history. And not only was it entertaining and informative, but it was really peaceful too. I went first thing in the morning, and you have the bird song and the sun filtering through the ivy on the buildings. I hate using this word too much, but it was so magical. There are many famous bridges over the River Cam in Cambridge. There is one that is modeled after the Bridge of Sighs in Venice. It's not the same. The Venice one was first. There's one bridge that is supposed to be built by, oh gosh, who was it? Some famous guy.
Bridge Mickey.
No. A very famous.
Dr. Archway. It's 1749. I'm telling you, Leonardo da Vinci.
No, there's a story about this bridge. Let's move on from the bridge. What's cool about punting is that you get to see the backs of the colleges. So the colleges line most of the streets in Cambridge, and you can only see the front. And unless you go on a tour, you don't get to see anything else. But if you go on a punting tour, you get to see the backside of all the colleges, and they are on these beautiful sweeping properties, and there's weeping willows and swans. And if I lived in Cambridge, I would probably do this every day. Cambridge University is a collection of kind of like different clubs that are all under the Cambridge umbrella. So each college has its own campus, and they are all unique, they are all beautiful, they all have their own crest, and there is a lot of school pride and rivalry. Cambridge was approached by the Harry Potter world, but they turned it down because they thought the movies were going to be stupid. Well, Harry Potter ended up filming many of its scenes at Oxford, which is Cambridge's arch rival. Cambridge is full of areas that are said to be haunted. Allegedly, there is a gate that was so haunted that they had to have it exorcised by a priest in like 2005. The most famous pub here is the Eagle. It's known for many things, including the discovery of DNA. It was also an RAF bar, a Royal Air Force bar, where during World War II, fighter pilots would have their last drink before they would fly out. And because they didn't know if they would return or not, they would write their squadron numbers on the ceiling. And most of them did not return. It also has a haunted window, which allegedly has to be, not allegedly, it is in the lease that it has to be always kept open regardless of the weather, because back in 1700s, a child died and suffocated from a fire up there, so they always have to keep a window open. This bizarre looking creature is a clock, which is designed by, who's the famous guy in the wheelchair? Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking designed this clock for Cambridge. Looks like a monster. It's pretty creepy. But I think the theory goes that as he's moving forward, he's eating time. What I really loved about Cambridge was, even though it's a very touristy city, the students and teachers are very, very active. Walking along the river after dinner, there were just groups of them enjoying a pint after a long day, sitting out in the sun, walking along, discussing what they had learned that day. It just feels like it's really a community, and man, I would kill to go to school there. My last night in Cambridge, as I stood on a bridge overlooking the River Cam as the sun was setting, I couldn't help but think about all of the incredible scholars who have walked these streets, all the brilliant minds who have come out of this university, and it made me feel a little bit smarter. Thanks for coming along on today's adventure. Like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.